It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch the hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi cause it never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes, big like Leanne rhymes, because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits. You try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a bake out like a stinking naked and shake out like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna go cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me, I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon, you realize it's not my fault but I'm only too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry.
Chinese chicken, you have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our maisons. I hope the smoking man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting I'm tantric, like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny numbers so my irons are always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing.
How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, but you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room, we realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday you just smiled at me cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It's my stadium home of the Robbie. to you. On the price is right. Will I cry? Will I smile as you run down the aisle? It's all been done. It's all been done. It's all been done before. It's all been done. 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 It's all been done
Hydro field cuts through my neighborhood, and somehow that always just made me feel good. I can put a spare bulb in my hand and light up my yard. Late at night when the wire's in the walls, singing tune with the din of the falls. I'm conducting it all while I sleep to light this whole town. If you question what I would do to get over and be with you, lift you up over everything to light up my room. There's a shopping cart in the ravine. Foam on the creek is like popping ice cream. Field full of tires that is always on fire to light my way home. There are luxuries we can't afford, but in our house we never get bored, 'cause we can dance to the radio station plays in our teeth. If you question what I would do to get over and be with you, lift you up over everything to light up my room, my room. A hydro field cuts through my neighborhood. Somehow that always just made me feel good. I can put a spare bulb in my hand, light up my yard, light up my yard, lights of my yard, light up my yard.
make myself turn blue. I suppose I'd start by removing all my clothes, tie my pantyhose around my neck. I'll be that girl you would be right over. If I were a field, you would be in clover. If I were the sun, you would be in shadow. If I had a gun, there'd be no tomorrow. If you will not have me as my son, perhaps as someone else, perhaps as you, I'll be worth noticing. Then even you won't resist the magic of a kiss from such as me. I'll be that girl you would be right over. If I were a field, you would be in clover. If I were the sun, you would be in shadow. If I had a gun, there'd be no tomorrow. It's time to kick off your shoes, learn how to choose sadness. It's time to throw off those chains, addle our brains with madness. 'Cause we've got plenty of time to grow old and die. But when at last your beauty's faded, you'll be glad that I have waited for you. When you're done with being beautiful and young, when that course is run, then come to me. I'll be that girl you would be right over. If I were a field, you would be in clover. If I were the sun, you would be in shadow. If I had a gun, there'd be no tomorrow. There'd be no tomorrow. There'd be no tomorrow. There'd be no tomorrow. There'd be no tomorrow.
I've informed you to leave, 'cause I can't afford to lose more sleep. I get ill when I get tired, so I'll try to rest if you'll stand guard.
is picking up the bill. Forgive me while I cannot love myself. I'll use something else. Would you please forgive me? Would you please forgive me? Getting to the point where I can be myself again. It's getting to the point where we have almost made amends. I think it's the getting to the point that is the hardest part. If you call, I will answer. If you fall, I'll pick you up. And if you cause this disaster, I'll point you home. I'll point you home. this wrong. A secret all along. Unless she hears this song, unless she hears it on a tape inside her car with her new husband, and she turns to him and says, I think that's me. In the car, we were looking for ourselves, found each other in the car. We drove for excuses not to be alone anymore. In the car, we were waiting for our lives to start their endings. In the car, we were never making love. We were never making love. We were never making love.
What am I to wake up suddenly and then enroll at the local college, earn me a degree, and I could work weekends if I worked real hard. I could mow your backyard. I could go to Europe, travel with my friends. I could blow 1,000 Deutschmarks to get drunk in a pub with some Australians. Buy a giant backpack, sew a flag on the back. Think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. I never wanna do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. You never have to do that stuff. I never had to spend a summer planting trees. I never worked my way through forest inch by inch, doubled over on my hands and knees. Never spent a single day in retail, telling people what they want to hear, telling people anything to make a sale. Eating in the food court with the old and the bored. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. I never want to do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. You never have to do that stuff. The world's your oyster shell, so what's that funny smell? You eat the Bible anyway, you're sick with salmonella. You get your PhD, how happy you will be when you get a job at Wendy's and are honored with Employee of the Month. I never wanna do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. You never have to do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. Never wanna do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. You never have to do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. Never wanna do that stuff. I think never is enough, yeah, never is enough. You never have to do that stuff. since the Second World War. My hands are locked up tight in fists. My mind is racing, filled with lists of things to do and things I've done. Another sleepless night's begun.
Lids down, I count sheep, I count heartbeats. The only thing that counts is that I won't sleep. I count down, I look around.
Well, you're never gonna get it. Tell me what's that for? Be happy with what you're getting. This guy's been awake since the Second World War. Well, you're never gonna get it. Tell me what's that for? Be happy with what you're getting. This guy's been awake since the Second World War.
So much joy in life, so many pleasures all around. But the pleasure of insomnia is one I've never found. With all life has to offer, there's so much to be enjoyed. But the pleasures of insomnia are ones I can't avoid.
Lids down, I count sheep, I count heartbeats. The only thing that counts is that I won't sleep. I count down, I look around.
好了好了好了，
Well, you're never gonna get it. Tell me what's that for? Be happy with what you're getting. This guy's been awake since the Second World War. Well, you're never gonna get it. Tell me what's that for? Be happy with what you're getting. This guy's been awake since the Second World War. Who needs sleep? 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 Well, you're never gonna get it. Tell me what's that for? Be happy with what you're getting. This guy's been awake since the Second World War. Well, you're never gonna get it. Tell me what's that for? Be happy with what you're getting. This guy's been awake since the Second World War. I never jumped in and rescued you, but I wanted to. I didn't tell you which way to go, 'cause I thought you'd know. You had a problem with your newfound wealth, brought it on yourself. I never told you, I told you so, but I told you so. Have to let it go. Time to let it go. Now I can't believe took so long to leave. Perhaps one day I'll grieve. Oh, I never will. I never told you I agreed with you. I don't think I do. I wasn't sure quite what the whole thing meant, but I'm glad you went. I never thought that it could be painless, but it is, I guess. I had myself fooled into needing you. Did I fool you too? Have to let it go. It's time to let it go. Now I can't believe it took so long to leave. Perhaps one day I'll grieve. Oh, I never will. Viral infection that can incubate for years, caused by affection, falling deep into arrears. No medication to procure makes me pure.
there's no cure. I am sure
I never mentioned how I prayed for you. Now I paid for you. I never said that I would wait for you. It's too late for you. It's time to let it go. Now I can't believe it took so long to leave. Perhaps one day I'll grieve. Oh, I never will. Oh, I never will. I never will. Oh, why? Oh, why? I never will. Never will. One day I will build a fountain, drink and never grow old. Then I'll market an elixir that will eliminate the common cold. Find your sickness on my list. Pay up front and make a wish.
One day I will work with animals, all the tests I'm gonna do. All my stuff's completely natural, and when we're done we'll boil them down for glue that we can use to re-adhere your lips to mine if you were here. There's a lot I will never do, some fantastic I know it's true, but not as much as my want to be with you.
I can't stand to wait in line long, so I built a new machine. It just measures up the distance and then eliminates the folks between.
One day I'll construct a satellite and I'll name it after you, 'cause you were the greatest friend of all, except for when you split my lip in two. To see the look upon your face as I launch you into space. There's a lot I will never do, some fantastic I know it's true, but not as much as my want to be with you.
Bye bye self-respect. I haven't had much of it since you left. I missed out on the best of you.
Someday I will find the secret to your social chemistry. Then I'll print it on a t-shirt and it'll make you wanna be with me. And if I wear it past your work, you'll see other guys are jerks.
Much like pheromones for flies, you will not avoid my eyes.
there's a lot I will never do, some fantastic I know it's true, but not as much as my want to be with you.
Bye bye self-respect. I haven't had much of it since you
just begun. My sleeping new son has eyes that roll back in his head. They flutter and dart. He slows down his heart and pictures a world past his bed. It's hard to believe as I watch you breathe. Your mind drifts and weaves when you dream. What do you dream about? When you dream, what do you dream about? Do you dream about music or mathematics or planets too far for the eye? Do you dream about Jesus or quantum mechanics or angels who sing lullabies? His fontanelle pulses with lives that he's lived, with memories he'll learn to ignore. And when it is closed, he already knows he's forgotten all he knew before. But when sleep sets in, history begins. But the future will win when you dream. What do you dream about? When you dream, what do you dream about? Are they color or black and white, Yiddish or English or languages not yet conceived? Are they silent or boisterous? Do you hear noises just loud enough to be perceived? Do you hear Del Shannon's Runaway playing on transistor radio waves? With so little experience, you might not get cognizant. Are you wise beyond your few days? When you dream, what do you dream about? 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 When you dream. Woke up, I was on top of the world. There was a beautiful girl in the bed beside me. Rolled over, got a kiss on the ear. She said, listen up dear, there's a change inside me. Can't say how frightened I am, how unenlightened I am as I run for cover. Can't say how happy I am to be wrong. She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time. Hallelujah, she's on time, and it's the safest time of the month, they say, for love. We move in a mysterious way, 'cause when some holiday I'd say we work harder. Not happy with a hug and a kiss, although most up at this we go much, much farther. We can't stop fooling around on the bed, on the ground, on the bathroom counter. We can't stop when all the systems are go. She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time. Hallelujah, she's on time, and it's the safest time of the month, they say, for love. She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time. Hallelujah, she's on time, and it's the greatest time of the month for making love. Between you and me, how happy we'll be, repeating this cycle permanently. But where will we be when baby makes 3? I know that in a couple of years I might lay down my fears and get psyched about it. Give in without an ounce of regret, trying not to forget what I liked about it. One day I might look like a fool with a yard and a pool and a station wagon. Till then I get down on my knees every day and pray. She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time. Hallelujah, she's on time, and it's the safest time of the month, they say, for love. She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time. Hallelujah, she's on time, and it's the greatest time of the month for making love. She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time.
Where's the drummer?
She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time. Hallelujah, she's on time, and it's the safest time of the month, they say, for love. She's on time, she's on time, she's on time, she's on time.
It's a long way back home to pack up and leave again. Together alone, or you without me again. It's a long way back home, and a long way back here again. I should have known that you would just bleed again. For the first time I knew what to do. The first time it's just me and you. Then the worst timing I ever knew. I have to go. I already know. here anyway. For the first time I knew what to do. The first time it's just me and you. And then the worst time I ever knew I have to go. Already know why not spend a week on a star. No time we can't get there by car. When we get some time on our own, we'll plan out our next year alone. It's a long way back home from just about anywhere. 'Cause once through the door, I'm not even halfway there. For the first time I knew what to do. The first time it's just me and you. And then the worst time I ever knew I have to go. I already know. It's a long way back home. It's a long way back Everywhere I go, someone's trying to be my girlfriend's best friend. I'm trying to pretend I'm relaxed, but I'm playing castanets with my knees. I try to be cool and give her space, but a guy's always there ready to jump right up and take my place. Everyone in this room seems to want to make a big fool out of me. Everybody open your mouth. Everybody just say ah. Everything'll be alright if you play along. Everywhere I go, there's someone in a trench coat staring